Hello, hi, welcome anyone who may be here. Excuse me. Hi, anyone who may be here. Hello, gang. Alright. Okay, I'm turning on VTube Studio on my phone. It is technically not 8 PM yet. And there we go, just on time. You love to see it. Anyways, hi, welcome anyone. Alright, let me go ahead and open some stuff real quick. Google Sheets. Yeah, okay. Cards. I feel like, what's it called? I'll start off with, what's it called? You're late because I said so. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, let me go ahead. I'm going to open Krita as well. There we go. Anyways, Krita. But yeah, so something I want to try to do. I want to start getting to work on. Here, let me do things here, here, and here. Fade. There we go. Anyways, so, couple things I want to do. But first off, stream title. I want to try to make some basic sketches for a couple of cards, just so like there's stuff on my cards. What's it called? I posted this in the Discord the other day, but I started like concepting some of the card classes. These are the blast casters. Let me go ahead and create some new tabs. But yeah, so where's my pen? Right. So I'm not gonna do them for every card just yet, because a lot of cards are like, I'm not sure if they're gonna stay in or not. But what's it called? We need the blast casters. We need chateau concepting, and then we need ants. Actually, we need grave shufflers. We need the grave shufflers, and then we need the ants. Grave shuffler concepting, and then ants. I think I'll like lay off on ants a little bit, because I know generic stormtrooper wants to have a hand in that. Ooh, actually, also some stuff that I do have. Open recent. Actually, we'll open this. I have this I want to show off. I have this I want to show off. So I do have card art for headstock. Yeah, so here's like a concept sketch of headstock, and then here's like a piece of art I did for, what's it called? Hold off on ants. Got a very specific idea. Yeah. But I drew Newton the other day, and I think, what's it called? This is probably good enough. I could probably detail his sword a little bit better. Actually, let me open the Krita file instead of here. The PNG. There it is. But yeah, so here's the PNG. Not the PNG, the Krita file. I don't really know what I want to do with this. I think this is probably fine. Where's the sword layer? I could probably detail the sword a bit more, maybe, like, let me just, like, do something like this. But yeah, anyway, I want to, like, so I do have, like, concepting done for the blast casters. I do want to, like, concept some of the castles, the chateau. Okay, one of my friends is like DMing me right now, so hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. You know what? I have a query. Hypothetically, if I were to make a form asking people to write them, Sorry, I just realized you're live. I'm reading our DMs out loud right now. Okay, but yeah, what's it called? If you, like, regardless of whether you hear me or not, people, so my main Twitter doesn't really have much to do with my YouTube stuff, but okay, and my reach has been severely flattened. So it'll be, so I don't know if it'll get any reach, but low-key, I'd be down. Just let. Anyway, it's like a phase connect fan account, so I don't know if the people who see that account would really have much. Most, so if I do get anything though, I'll let you know. I'll try to do something later. Anyways, Newton 1 final sketch should have black hair, to be honest. That's so true, actually. Hold on, let me do this real quick. Like, also now that I think about it, it makes a lot more sense. Let me do this. I'll kind of shade this a little bit and then like airbrush it. That makes a lot more sense, actually. Like, I see the vision. I see the vision. If it's nuclear related, it's gotta be black and green. Yeah, what's it called? Have you seen Susanoo from Zenless Zone Zero? Not, what the fuck am I talking about? Have you seen Susanoo from BlazBlue Central Fiction? Like, I feel like when I picture Atomic Overdrake, that's what I picture in my head. Like, I don't know if his default skin is the black and green one, but what's it called? Yeah, let me pull it up real quick, actually. Also, I welcome everything who's popping in. Susanoo BlazBlue Central Fiction images. Yeah, his like, this is what I picture. This is what I picture when I picture like Atomic Overdrake. But yeah, he's like all black and green and shit. Like this one has like Susanoo has more of like a sort of like lightning-y kind of motif, but I feel like this is the color palette that I kind of pictured, you know? Excuse me. Anyways, you only go ahead and do this real quick. I'll just like quickly color it in, kind of shade things, like, yeah, shade stuff in. If you want good sword art, look up Saber Alter Excalibur, the Saber Alter versus Medusa fight. I think, what's it called? What layer did I do that on? Thank the Lord. Does that look okay? I think that looks fine. I think I'm kind of just gonna go with this for now, and like later on, if there's like, I think, yeah, for now this is probably fine. There we go. And then for future reference, other cards, yeah. That's fair, yeah. There we go. Oh, that looks so good. That looks really good, actually. Okay, let me airbrush this real quick. DVAD, airbrush. Where's green? There. We'll do like a super dark, like blue, green-ish. There. here. And there. How's that? I feel like that's pretty good. Another good one is Richard the Lionheart's Excalibur of his Enkidu. Basically, what I'm hearing is just Google Fate. Okay, maybe not that specific, but you know. You mean the fucking stick? Okay, hold on. Richard, what are we? Okay, I thought we were in for some scuffed MS Paint pencil art. So I thought we were in for some scuffed MS Paint pencil art. Nah, bro, I drew my own Okay, my VTuber model isn't like crazy. I think I actually really like my as much as I'm really proud of this thing, right? As much as I'm really proud of this thing, right? I feel like the art quality on my previous model is a little better. Like this one has like a little better rigging, and like I actually like the hair better. I feel like I feel like my last model is like, what's it called? He literally turned a stick into Excalibur, and it's hype as fuck. He literally pulled a stick. He pulled out a stick and said, "This is my Excalibur." Like a stick is in a tree branch that got stuck in his hand with it. Okay, hold on. Lionheart's Excalibur versus Enkidu. Successful clickbait. What the hell? Looking cool. Also, hi, welcome. The dub is really good. All right, what's it called? I'll see if I can try to. What's it called? If you want to link me this stuff, then feel free. I think what's it called? I want to spend a bit more time like sketching up stuff. But yeah, so this is Hexcalibur. No, this is Newton Atomic Blade. I might actually redo Hexcalibur low-key. I think compositionally, I could probably do a little bit better than this. Because, like, here's Newton, and then, like, here's Hexcalibur. I feel like Hexcalibur needs more aura. Low-key. Awesome. Gotta go, but hey, good luck with the stream. Thank you. One of the real times anime did better in dub, since the whole anime took place in America. I'll find it one moment. Yeah. Oh, I can hear it in my mic. Oh, dude. Dude, my mic is picking that shit up. Holy. Crazy ASMR trigger. What the fuck? Dude, could you guys hear that? Holy shit. Wait, let me do that again. Dude. I have the gain on my mic like all the way up. I could probably like tune it a little bit because like I probably sound like a little tornado mic-y, but like I'm having way too much fun. Oh, dude. Holy shit. Anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna go back over this again as well. I need the line art to be a bit more, like, obvious. Like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this. Just kind of like slowly go over this because like the outlines are a little too thin. Like Hexcalibur's like lines are a lot more defined, and I kind of need this to be way more defined as well. So we're gonna kind of do that. After Hexcalibur, we're gonna go through and try to get some like basic sketches of the Blastcasters first, because like I have those designs done. I want to see if I can like finish up. Like, get in some, like, beta designs for, like, some beta art for those. And then I'm gonna try to start like concepting Chateau and what's it called? I'm gonna start concepting Chateau and the Grave Shufflers. I want to concept the Grave Shufflers first, cause like I don't have like a perfect picture in my head, but I picture them to be like sort of like mafiosos, right? I kind of mentioned this already, but they're like sort of like necromancer. It's like a mafia of necromancers. Also, hi, welcome back. Slurp that shit. Check the secret general? Yeah. Stick to trying to find. Saber turns a stick into Excalibur.
From here on out, as a servant of the Saber class, I shall use my sword. The Knight of the Lake won with a branch, so I too will enact the same feat whilst uttering his words. A knight does not die empty-handed.
If we're talking about a knight with red-streaked blonde hair, most likely suspect would be Lionheart. That Lionheart is a total King Arthur freak. It's about just how crazy this guy was for King
Check Reva Gen again.
Ultimately, things got so out of hand that he christened every possession he had to his name after that sacred sword.
This sword is a road to glory, seeking a miracle.
Christened every possession he had to his name after that sacred sword. That he crazy this guy was for King
Holy shit, he does just pick up a stick. It's not even that, it's not even a good stick either. It's just like a stick. Holy aura, what the fuck?
Seeking a miracle. A crystallization of fate, honoring that will. Sadly enough, a noble dream.
Dude, the animation on this is peak. What the hell?
Leads to the ends unhindered by anyone. And grave once again. This sword is the one and only. Excalibur!
Dude. Dude, that animation was sick.
Come on now. That looks like a useful tool for cracking walnuts.
To have this much power with only a tree branch.
What say you? Did I pass the test?
You are strong indeed. Though how my friend would appraise your strength, I cannot say. That close friend of mine is what you might call fussy.
Dude, that was really sick. Check Reva Gen again. Oh right, cause like Tachyon something or other. Anyways, I always deliver on high quality references. Honestly, real. Tonight's show, I started through your clothes.
Sometimes I wish you put me first. Nowadays you're such a blur. We keep dancing around the innocent truth that we're just.
I would have died. Ooh, must I die before you feel alive? Ooh, I don't know the lyrics. I'm gonna confirm that's the right Saber altar fight before I continue. Okay, here we go. Let me just do this. Just kind of like darken these lines here. But you've been here hours and your coat's still very much on. Tiptoeing around the bitter truth, but we both know it's just time. Ooh, Must I die before you feel alive? Ooh. Goes Tachyon summoning Tachyon to activate Tachyon stream, then activating Tachyon transmigration to negate the card that negates Tachyon stream so that Tachyon can swing to attack. Also, hi, welcome everyone's popping in. Just gonna do this and like make every single one of these like lines kind of excuse me when Agnes Tachyon. Low-key, what's it called? Back when I used to play Uma Musume, I could never get Agnes Tachyon to work. What's it called? I need to like lay back on this art style a little bit because all these little tiny micro strokes are like really making my arm ache. Oh, I'm stroking it too hard, guys. But like, what's it called? I'm just like incredibly out of shape. I'm just incredibly out of shape. Also, the fact that like my drawing setup is like weird as fuck. I have my tablet like way out to the right instead of in front of me. But which Tachyon? What do you mean? Actually, what do you mean which Tachyon? Are there two Tachyons as well? Because like I did specify Agnes Tachyon. So if there's like two Tachyons, I did specify the Agnes Tachyon part. Like I can see it's like, oh, which Agnes? Which Agnes? Larp 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 so hoor, which Agnes? But it's like, no, I said Agnes Tachyon. Because like there's not two Agnes Tachyons. Fall in love with me. Digital Tachyon? It was it's Agnes Tachyon and then Agnes Digital. Galaxy has Tachyon Dragon, best horse, won me every race. To you God intimately, maybe one night will turn into three, but I'm down to see, cause I make it so easy to fall in love. Come to me, and fall into us. I'm a perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Maybe one of the heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me. There we go. That looks way better. Yeah, I need to like redo Excalibur. Now I'm back. Hello, welcome in. But yeah, I did a little touch-ups on the Newton Atomic Blade design. Here, export. So easy to fall in love. Response of me a call, and I'll fall into us. It's a perfect mix of Saturday night and the rest of your life. Maybe one with a heart would agree. It's so easy to fall in love with me. What is that thing? Is this thing related to the anchor guy? Also, it's in the Pokemon bot lobby thing. Oh wait, yeah, you've shown this before? Have we seen this before? Yeah, you've shared this before. Yeah, cause Shiro comes in at the end. Yeah, like yeah, we've watched this one on stream before. Yeah, this one was really good. Okay. Right. But yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna close off that. I'm gonna close off that. We'll close that. We'll close that. All right. We'll start with Blastcaster Eris. All right. But yeah, so I think these are like the sort of like base designs I kind of came up with. I guess we'll have Eris be like, I'm thinking something like this, where she's like, what's that called? She's got her arms like this. Doing some shit with her hands like this. Yeah, something like this. Something like that. But then like her sleeves are like this. Yeah, something like this. What's it called? The stick would have been funny as an alt art. The stick would be very funny. That would be pretty funny. Low-key, the Excalibur alt art where he's holding a stick instead. And then we'll have like, we'll be like really simple with this one. So like, so it's like, think about me every night, oh, that's sweet, I guess so. Here. Here. This will go like this. And this kind of like comes down here. Kind of come like that. And like the hat will be like here. There, something like this, something like this. Something like that, that, there. And then just like, go ham. Something like that, right? There. Why the fuck is your tech priest doing a domain expansion? Fuck it, we ball. I don't even know, bro. What's it called? Saber's ultimate move is just Richard's basic attack. Imagine spamming a nuclear bomb as your basic attack. Anyways, but yeah, I'm just kind of like, these are just like very, very, what's it called? Like, genuinely, I'm just gonna like throw down a bunch of these sketches, just like color it a little bit, and then just be like, yeah, we're good. We'll do this, erase this. 覚えたる呼びみをしみ綱のねどに二人連れた真夜中のドア叩き泣いて泣いた I know a great reference image. Honestly, low-key pull it up. But yeah, so can't wait to see Nova play herself in Vanguard. No, you're good. You're good. You barely dodged it. You barely dodged it, low-key. If you said, yeah, no, if you said can't wait to see Nova play with herself. Right. Anyways. Oh yeah, dude, what's the goal? I have like Nova Alchemy's like race car peeker sticker. Yeah, I have a piece of Nova Alchemy merch. Stay with me 真夜中のドア叩き Ooh. Oh, that's really cool. Should I rework the hands to like do that? Check Jen. Yeah. Should I make the hands do that instead of whatever this is? Okay, let me like hold on, let me try that real quick. Let me try doing that real quick. Yeah, let me... Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna like do some outlining here and then I'll do the hands again. Yeah, I kind of just like did stuff. Hold on, let me do this. Please make a card like Shield Sentai Trigger. Shield Sentai Trigger. What does this do? I'm pretty sure you have Reva links, but like what's it called? If you can like, hello Reva, did you turn on live chat? As evidenced by the fact that I'm capable of reading your post, yes. Just read the name, lol. We're gonna do like a underlayer for this just so I can like map this out. It's here. So it's gonna be like this. This. But yeah, holy ball knowledge, by the way. The screenshot itself is really sick. This is gonna look trippy as shit because I'm not doing this right. Okay, no. Let me actually pull the reference onto the created doc so I can like hold on, pause. Copy image. Domain expansion gun dude. Wait, what does this guy do? Nah, just kidding. Another minute of that, my hand would have been toast. No, he just does it. He just does it for flair. Like, he actually just does it for flair. Okay, so let's do this. Get rid of this. Okay, so here. Here. So his knuckles are here, 2, 3, 4. Here, 2, 3, 4. I could pull these back a little bit, or I could not. There. 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 Close enough. And then we go up here. Those look like pinkies. Ah, they need to go up this way. Hold on. This is totally... I can do better. I can do better. Hold on. Oh, it's the one with like the really long name. Okay. Okay, so... Yeah, no, the hands just need to be pulled back. Here, so this, this. So, this. This. So here, that, there, there. Hopefully this looks better. Hopefully this looks better. That's a long ass thumb. Oh yeah, no, that's not, what's it called? The thumbs go here. There. That's where the thumbs are. Okay, so like, these are like kinda... I can lower these. I can lower these. I should probably be like mapping out where they go with like singular lines instead of here. So like that. So it doesn't look like forced upwards. There. How's that? And then we just make him bigger. There. So then, I think that's good enough. Okay, what I sent is from the same. What I sent in general is the same as is from the same comic run, but I can't remember. Less so reference image, more so funny. You ever see Chainsaw Man? Oh, pfft. My lmao global account has 3 4-stars. Dude, that's crazy. What's it called? Like, I always tried to like get all of my I always tried to get everyone, like all of my 2-star and 1-stars up to 3-star. But like, what's it called? I think I had like maybe 1 4-star. But yeah, let's go ahead and pencil this in. I could actually look at the knuckles for a bit more detail. Here we go. It's... They draw the knuckles like this. And honestly, I actually really like that. There. There. Let's like darken this layer just so I can like see this a bit better. There. There. There and there. Alright, how's that? Okay, here this looks a little weird. Let me see if I can't do a bit of shenaniganry. That's close enough. It's just a quick sketch, that's all that really matters. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and like darken some more lines. Okay, Cleric Grass Wonder, Monk El Pasarconda, and the Smart Falcon. Okay, what's it called? Honestly, like, that's really sick. The fact that you have the event Grass Wonder and the event El Condorpas is crazy. I did not grind Uma Musume enough. Like, what's it called? I got like 2 Agnes Digital, and that's it. Like, I think star power wise, I probably could have grinded everyone up to like 3-star, and then had a couple 4-stars. But like, what's it called? I think I just did not grind Uma Musume enough. Hand in hand. I originally wanted to use my 400 rolls I had for the steampunk band, but I read they're also gambling. They gave me 400 rolls, so I just came back. Really? I think I might have seen something like that, but like I'm not like deep enough in Uma Musume anymore to care. I'm like too old for gacha games. I cannot gacha for my life. I should try to show one of my friends this cover. I know they really like the gorillas. Okay, so here's this. Alright, let's do some of the coloring now. We'll start off with a... We'll start with a fill layer. Fill, screen tone, transformation. 0% opacity background. 75% brightness. Moo ink, moo draw. And we'll just kind of cut out everything on the inside. Nothing too crazy. I'd probably do with like two layers of screen tone maybe. One for like the outside and one for all the shadows. I couldn't be bothered. Screen tones are so good. Okay, I accidentally nicked some on the right side. Hold on. There we go. That's good enough. Which card this is again? This is Blastcaster Eris. If you want to check out the Google Doc, not the Google Doc, the Google the sheet. We'll stick this on the bottom and we'll just like airbrush. Just airbrush into the green. Human being gotta be like. Come on. Instead of that. We'll do that. What do I even want to color? Okay, the entire hoodie is meant to be green. We'll do this. So this is already pretty bright green. How do I do this? Oh, you know what I can do? I can do like a yellow, I guess. Do something like this, actually. Cut the opacity a bit more. Or so we can make it like this. Get rid of that. Actually, no, we gotta cut out everything that's in the hands one. Do that. There. 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 I feel like this is good enough. And then like take a darker sure. Something like that. Just like contrast the green. But yeah, all of these are like pretty. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so there's this. And I guess what we could do is do an extra layer for the hair. Kind of scribble in the hair. There we go. Okay, so here's Eris. Alright, we'll save that. We'll go for a new one. Let's do Syndra next. Alright, so here's Blastcaster Syndra. Alright, what do I want to do with this one? I kind of want to... You're doing Blastcaster today? I'm going to do as many as I possibly can. The Grass Wonder was lucky and I got a double. Smart Falcon I got triple. And so somehow I got a 1606 Speed Spark Silent Suzuka. That's fucking insane. You're referring to Sparks, right? I'm like, I cannot remember for the life of me. Yeah. Ooh, you know what I could do? Hold on. Titties! What do you mean titties? I mean... Oh yeah, what's that called? I think I put them in the wrong spot. But yeah, let me do this. I'm gonna start by doing this. Sweet instincts ruin my life. Da 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 da. These sweet instincts ruin my life. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna save this one. Blastcaster Syndra. So I'm gonna delete that. Start over with this. So I kind of want to do what's it called? Low key. I just do my thumbnail. I just redo my thumbnail. Hold on. If I were to hold it out like this, the thumb would be so something like this. Nah, it'd be the other way. God damn it. I think. We'll have her looking down like this. So I'm thinking something like this. Okay, where's this? Okay, so here's Syndra. So Syndra's hat is like smaller. We'll have it go like this. Something like this. And then Syndra will have like this. So we can see this one, here, something like that, something like that. I'm having a losing streak in Duel Master. I think I've played enough today. I fucking hate win run. I think something I want to try to do is just this. Hold on, it's like this. Something like this. Do you guys see the vision? It's something. I'm thinking something like this. Like, hold on. Let me fix the neck a little bit. So like the neck would be like here, I think. And this will be here. Hold on, I can do a little better. I can do a little better. Hold on. Okay, we'll start with just like the general silhouette. So it's like the head will be up here. The body will be like this. Here. And then like this. Hold on. The thumb will be something like this. Which we'll like make Syndra look up like this. Something like that. Actually, no, the nose is like, why is the nose showing? Hold on. So there's that. And then like, get rid of this. This is gonna take a sec. Hold on, there we go. So then, something like this. And then the hat goes like here. And then like here's like the neck or something. Big viddies. What's it called? Ugh. Hold on. This ain't working. This ain't working. I'm going a little too crazy with it. What's it called? I'm not nailing down the proportions right. Okay, low-key. Hold on, where's my... Okay, where's... My channel, and then I look at my own thumbnail. Low-key, I just copied my thumbnail. Hold on. Okay, how does this work? God damn it. Fuck you. Hold on. I just do this. Hello? It saved to my clipboard. Hello? Ugh, I don't have access to my thumbnail on this fucking Windows account. I have to save... okay, fuck, I hate the Windows screenshot thing. Okay, here, here, here. Go. Pictures. This. I've been trying to pull up this whole time. There we go. This thing. So like... So like, low-key, you do this. This is totally a good idea. I'm not cooking with this. I'm really not cooking with this. But like, I'm thinking we had the hand in like the foreground here. Nah. that nut stream thumbnail got me feeling different. Low-key, if I sweated my ass off, not really. I don't think it would make too much improvement. Ugh. Unironically, actually, hold on, Gachi Akuda. We're just gonna like, okay, Gachi Akuda. Manga. Fuck this. Shit ass screen caps. Jesus Christ. Manga volume covers. Oh, actually, not really. Like, what's it called? Gachi Akuda mentioned. Okay, who's the main guy again? Rudo, yeah. Cause like, what's it called? Oh, that is like, okay, I'm on the fandom wiki, and that is that screen cap on manga goes hard. What the hell? Okay, not really. I'm not getting anything crazy, but also I'm not getting any like, cause like, what's it called? I want to put some emphasis on Syndra's like gloves, right? How do I do like an up close shot of this? Cause like I want to have like Syndra. Hold on, let me pop open my camera real quick. I want to have Syndra doing like this shit. Hold on. But yeah, just going like, and there's like a fire or something. Ugh. Hold on, let me try one more time. I feel like bro's arms are as skinny as mine. The fuck? Yeah, what's up? No, I'm like a fucking green bean. Not a string bean. Ugh, shit. I know exactly what I'm picturing, but I don't know any decent references for it. It's not like I'm gonna get any decent like, I don't know what to look up for references. But like, unironically, do I just look at like Naruto Rasengan screen caps? Cause I feel like that might be the play. Cause like, what's it called? Do I just look up screen caps of Naruto doing like using his Rasengan? Genuinely, that's actually what I'm looking. That's of all the things I could be looking for. Images. Like, generally the idea is kind of the same, but like, I'm not getting any decent screen caps off of Google Images. It's cooked. Like, everything I'm seeing is like, it's like Naruto like holding his arm back like before he like swings it at you or something, and not like, okay. I think I'm gonna have to scrap that idea. Who? Okay, there's this one character. I don't remember where the fuck it's from. But like, hold on, let me pop this open again. But they're doing like this shit. Like, I don't. Fuck. It's like a fighting game victory screen or something where there's like. I don't know if anyone knows what the fuck I'm yapping about, but what was it from? Is it like a Smash Bros? I don't know if it's from Smash. Shit. Cause like, I have a very, very specific vision for this, right? It's like, it's really pissing me off. Actually, I'm getting like way tilted trying to. Fuck. Also, thanks for liking whoever did. I'm also getting visions. Like, you can see the vision, right? Hold on, let me do this. Okay, so like, I think this hand here is fine.
You've been locked in here forever and you just can't say goodbye.
Like, I'm trying to be like edgy as shit with this. Like, okay, so here, this face panel goes like this. Mewtwo from Smash, maybe? I think that might be what I'm thinking of. Hold on. Okay, this needs to be facing like down like this. This is a better angle. We'll stick with that for now. I'm also gonna give him Dragon Ball thoughts. Loki, if you can find any screen caps that work, feel free to drop them. New set, victory poses. Oh, you're kinda like that? God fucking damn it, take the screenshot, Windows. Hello? I'm pressing... God fucking damn it. Hello? I'm raging at Windows right now, of all things. Fucking take the screenshot. I have to do like Win Shift S, but it keeps fucking... There. Okay. Because there's no images, there's no still images of this online. Check Revelings, yeah. Kind of, yeah. Kind of. Of course I have to save the fucking image. Of course I have to save the fucking image. But yeah, this. Hold on, okay. Okay, we'll do this. I think this is close enough. Okay, so the hand is like directly out in front, so it's like... Do that. Something like this. There we go. Close enough. You're fucking kidding me on the that's on the win. That's on the Mewtwo layer. I'm pissed. Okay, we'll go with this for now. I think this works. I love mauling over composition. I love mauling over pose composition. Okay, we'll take the hat, move it downwards. And then we'll do here. Moo ink. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this. Hold on. Where's Eris? We'll do that. Actually, no, I think this is fine. Here. We'll do this. Okay. Here, here. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna do this. Actually, doesn't... What's his face? Heavy Burger do it. Yeah, no, Vanquish Soul Heavy Burger does it. Also, hi, welcome if anyone's popping in. What is Heavy Burger, by the way? Oh, yeah, no, Heavy Burger is like Potemkin. Close enough. And then we'll do this. Close enough. Alright, and then we just like harden all the lines. Let me like move this up real quick. There we go. Okay, so that's Syndra sketched. Just kind of like harden all the lines now. But I'm not your Aphrodite. Reduced to skin and bone, I can't even tell. Okay, so is the stuff drawn in? It is like kind of drawn in. Do this. This. There. Okay, we'll do that, and then I do need to like shade the cap. And I'll draw like the fire effects on top. There. And then we'll fill layer. Add fill layer, screen tone, post-processing, 0 background opacity, brightness 75, move draw, get rid of this, get rid of all this, get rid of all this, get rid of all this. It's 9:16, so we're actually making pretty good pace. If I do things a little faster, I've been taking approximately 15 minutes per sketch. If I can take like half that amount of time, we'll get done with the Blastcasters by like 9:40ish. There's this, and then we'll go here. We'll color pick the red. I'm pretty sure this is probably the most saturated red you can get, so it is what it is. Okay, what did I do? Okay, so we'll airbrush the red. Devad. Honestly, it's really just the gloves. We'll say the mask is red, whatever. Here. And then we'll have like a super light opposite layer. There, and then above the fill layer we'll have like, actually hold on, where's this? There, grab that, ink, brush, do this, there, and then on top we'll just do this. Let's see, how do I want to do this? We'll start with like a, okay, we'll go airbrush, full opacity. We'll start with this. And then like we'll do this one. Actually, see if I can't do this. Just kind of do something like this. Probably won't make too much of a difference effect-wise, but like, it'll help just a little bit. Hopefully. No, it does not. Whatever. Close enough. And then... Okay, how do I want to do this, actually? What if I just made this bigger? Yeah. There. Close enough. Alright. We'll save that. So that's 2. Alright, we'll do... Okay, so, oh, I closed it. God fucking damn it. Okay, so we'll do... Okay, Crag's gonna be a little difficult. I actually don't know what I want to do for him. Because, like, we already have, like, Eris being like this. So we already have Eris sort of, like, straight on. We have Syndra off to the side. And I guess... What do I do for... What kind of pose would I do for this? Like, I feel like... What do I do for you two? You know what I could do? I could do sort of like, I could do kind of like force perspective like this, where it's like here, and then Crag is like up there, and then it's like this. And he's kind of like this. I feel like I could do something like that, right? So there's that. How does this work? It's like that. Something like this, right? Like me here. So this would be the head. If I do this, I don't know if this is the play. I genuinely don't know if this is the play. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I just have him face the other direction. Or what I could do is like have him do like, okay, have him like here. Or I could do something like this and then have like do something like this where he's like stood there like this. With like his arms folded and everything. Something like this. And just like, he's all stanced up like this. And then like, hold on. Like he's on some of this shit. And then just have like a close-up of his face in the background like this. Hold on. So it'd be like that. And then like the top of the cap would be like here. Like the brim of the hat would be like here. So something like this. I'll probably like zoom this like way out or something. Something like this. And then just like do this. Or something. Yeah, so something like this, right? I feel like this could be fine. Yeah, I feel like, hold on. Here, let me take this. I feel like this is something. Maybe. Or let me go ahead and just do this. Here. So I'll like darken the outlines here. Here, here. I'm actually fairly happy with this. This is the shittiest. This is the shittiest shading I've ever done. It's just squiggles. But like, fuck it, we ball. It's like this goes like this, and this needs to be like shaded in like this. There, close enough. What did I even color in for this? Oh, it's like shades. And they'll just like do this, kind of like shade in all the boxes and stuff. Just gonna get the lines a bit darker or whatever. There. Okay, this is at 48% opacity. So 48. And then color pick this. Also, I welcome everyone who's popping in. There. Or it's a color in the hat. Also, I welcome if anyone's popped in. And then after this, we can get into some like concepting. Here, okay. There. Okay, let me like color pick the brown again. Close enough. Actually, let me do this and like go through and erase all these inner lines. There. Ink. Close enough. There. So then, okay, what is this? All of this is like everything below. And then here we'll just do this white airbrush. And then we'll just do like several layers of like airbrushing. I feel like we could probably go for like a better power color, but like, fuck it, Weeball, this is okay. We'll do that, and then like, give me one of these. We'll get a fill layer. Go for screen tone, post-processing background. There. Here, and we'll like leave everything in the background, and then so we'll leave everything in the background like that, and then only erase like this. Oh, you know what we could do? We could add another fill layer up here. Screen tone, post-processing background, 0% opacity. Here. We'll do that, and then just this. Wait, that might actually be too dark. If it's too dark, we'll just like turn on the opacity on the layer. So then here, here, here. Let's do this. Close enough. There. There we go. I think that's close enough. gonna go turn on my fan real quick. Okay, and then finally we'll go new tab, create, Control S, blast caster, ding. Okay. So now, I actually don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with Dam. I might actually just like, what do I want to do for you? I could do a really close up of his face. So just like, here. So we'll do this. Just kind of like, I'll just like draw his face or whatever. Do that. There. And then we'll do something like this. This would be good enough. And then just like shading his face like this. Nothing goes. Oh my lord, that looks miserable. What the hell? Okay, note to self, don't zoom out like that or else it looks god-awful. Jesus, okay. I zoomed out because like I would have to technically take like shorter strokes. But like, holy shit, that was bad. Close enough. Here, 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 here. I'm gonna take this and just like grow it. There. Close enough. And then here. I'll color these in a bit more. Or you know what I could do? bring it back to exactly where it used to be. Here, what is it? Okay, so then... just like do this. Close enough. And then for you, we'll go add fill layer. Screen tone, post-processing is 0% background, 75% brightness. And draw, erase. Basically all of it. There. And then we'll start off by airbrushing. There. New ink. Here. And we'll just do this. That's close enough. Okay, so here's Krag, here is Syndra, here is Eris, and here's Danum. There we go. Oh, you don't? Hold on, Lee. Here, here, background. Where's the airbrush? There, close enough. Alright, so that's 4 of those done. We'll go new file. Alright, new file. Actually, I already have like a file open for this. Open. Start with the grave shufflers. Alright. So like, what's it called? I want them all to be in like suits or whatever. There is also 4 of them. Actually, I feel like Chateau's gonna be like a lot more fun to come up with. Let me see if I can't pull open. I do have something. Okay, new TCG. I think it's card properties and others, where I like drew some like schizoid ass. Okay, this is not helpful in the slightest. Genuinely not helpful in the slightest. This was like way before I even named it to Orange Archetype Art Idea. Okay. What are we looking at? Okay, these are meant to be like little tiny cameras, I think, and like we're mentally okay. Zero fucking clue what I'm trying to do here. Okay, so like let's start off by just getting a bunch of inspirations on here. I'm gonna Wabox my singing monsters. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this shitter. You know what, we'll take this one because this looks really cool. But yeah, hi, welcome if anyone just popped in. So there's this goofy silly guy. So like they're all meant to be like teleporting castles or whatever. How do I even present this? Genuinely, how do I present this? I could pull some bullshit like I did with Krag. Hold on. I could pull some bullshit like this, but instead of him being stanced up in the center, it's like the castle or whatever, and then I don't know. Well, like, okay, so we have, it's like just for like names, we have like we have Chateau, Kilometer. I believe it's Kilometer, Megameter, Decameter. Decameter is the small one. And then, okay, Kilometer, Megameter. What was the other one? Pulling up the Google sheet at this point. It is hectometer. Okay. So like these things are meant to be sort of like meant to be like castles that turn into like big like teleporting mechs. So like man. You. Let me see if I can't get the vanilla one. I'm gonna have like screenshots of this fucker. Just I'll look at him. There. So our only references are literally just this guy. Like the only thing, like when thinking about what these guys would look like, the only thing I really gave thought to was like, oh, it's just like the wub boxes from My Singing Monsters. So I guess they would have like little cores or whatever. And I guess like let me do something like this, right? What if they were like this, right? It's like, hold on. This is like the front of the castle or whatever. And then like, this is the head, where it's like a little tiny thing. Something like this, and then it's like here. Ooh, wait, I'm kind of cooking with this. Wait, I'm kind of cooking with this pause. And it's just like here, where it's like. I'm just kind of do this real quick. And then they're just like stanced up like this. Oh, I'm cooking, wait. Dude. And then it's just like this shit. Hold on. And then it's basically just this basic design, just like, oh wait, this is kind of neat. This is genuinely kind of neat. Actually, let me like Let me save this. I'm gonna take this already. Just like copy this and put this into a new thing. Low-key. I like redo the lines and stuff, but like holy shit, give me that. We'll do this. This will be like the first one. I don't even need to do anything to this, Loki. I don't even need to do anything. I'll just leave it like this. I'll just leave it like this. Okay, the pixels are like way bigger, so it's like here. Let me go back over this. Was eating dinner when I realized I could make five-dimension Conway's Game of Life in Desmos. Jesus Christ. Also, hi, welcome, by the way. What do you mean by 5-dimension Conway's Game of Life? Man, drawing like geometric shapes and figures is so much more relaxing than drawing like people. But yeah, welcome in, by the way. Click, 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 click. We'll do this, and then I'll put like a flag on the end of this. Hold on. I'm a genius. I'm actually just a genius. You know, normal Conway's Game of Life is just 2 dimensions. Yeah. How do you get to 5? That's not what that is. Okay, let's keep the lines a little clean. Okay, so this will be like 1. I actually don't know who I want this to be. Also, hi, welcome everyone who's popping in, and thank you for liking. Let's do this. Let's do this. There, here, here. I'll draw this part of the castle up front. Oh, you know what I can do with this design? They don't need to be like strictly humanoid. I can make one like a gigantic spider or something. And it has like, I'll give it like 8 like castle legs or something, or I can make like I can make the other one like a bird or something. That'd be really sick. Hold on, wait. I actually really like the design space I've kind of given myself with this. There. And I'll just draw the other arm in a sec. And kind of do this. Alright, let me shade this in. There we go. So here's number 1. Okay, so here's... We'll say this is kilometer. Chateau kilometer. Let's do some like crazy shading with this one. Maybe not some crazy shading, but like, you know what I mean. Art stream today? Yep. Hello. Welcome, welcome. But yeah, I'll show you what I've done in a sec. But currently I'm doing some concept. I'm doing some like placeholder art for the chateau units. And these guys are like, so these guys are a bunch of like big sort of like anthropomorphic castle mechs. Really. Stick a brick there. Stick some bricks like over here. There. And then we'll go here. Here. Close enough. And then just like here. Okay, close enough. I was gonna be, oh, let's do some crazy shading with this. I probably could, but like, this is good enough. So that's Chateau Kilometer. But yeah, it's like Untitled TCG is anime style art, while CBTCG is silly art. Yeah, what's it called? Also, hi, welcome everyone who's popping in. Here's the concept sheet where I copied and pasted some images of the Wuboxes from My Singing Monsters. Thought for a second, scribbled up this, and thought, you know what, that's good enough to just translate into the full sketch. But here, okay, so let's like do. Okay, what would be some really cool shit? So I mentioned I could try to do like a spider or something. Now, how do I pose this thing? So I guess like we do a bunch of different like castles throughout the landscape, like a bunch of different castle towers throughout the landscape like this. Well, let's like draw in landscape first. Hold on. Let's kind of do this first. Just kind of like show that the mountains like are literally shorter than this thing. And then you know what we could do? Hold on, we can do like clouds like this. There we go. Just to show that this shit is like towering into the sky. There. There, close enough, There. Okay, so that's like there. And then let's like, I guess we'll do, okay, let me like do this real quick. Just kind of like throw in some land here somehow. And then we'll do, yeah, just to show off how big this thing is, let's like make a little path here. It'll just be like this. And then we'll put like a tree here for comparison. So it's like here. And then just kind of color in the leaves a little bit. And then just have like a rock or something there. And then we'll have like this. We'll have like one of the legs be like here. Here, we'll do that. Just kind of throw in that. And then we're going to start off by just sprinkling in a bunch of like castle towers like throughout the distance and the horizon and stuff. And then like the mountains will be off in the distance or whatever, like this. I need to make these bigger in the foreground. Hold on. Let me get rid of this. No! Okay, actually, you know what? This is fine. I'll leave this thing in. Like, this thing, like, hold on. Just to show off the scale of this thing, hold on. We'll kind of throw back in some, like, foreground. We'll have the mountains be, like, up here. So it's like... have the sun kind of like peeking up over the mountains. Something like that. This is gonna be Chateau. We'll go Mega Meter. And then we'll do this. This will like reach like way up past the thing. Here. So this will be like a big ass gigantic thing. We'll have like bricks like interspersed like here and there, like but really, really tiny. And then we'll have like the orbs just like up in the fucking sky like this. It'll be like here. But so it'll be like shit like this. And then I'll have like a bunch of these like popping out of it, so it's like here. Hopefully this comes out correct. You know what? You know what? Fuck it, we ball. This is close enough. And then we'll just have it like here. And I'll just kind of like draw a couple more. There. This doesn't exactly look like a creature or anything. Like, I think that's completely fine. Actually, I think what would sell the effect a bit more is like have a couple of these like lifted off, like it's kind of just standing there, but if I make it like walk, I feel like that would definitely kind of sell it a bit more. then it's just that. And then I'll have like, this does not look like it's walking, bro. This does not look like it's walking. I kind of just like randomly intersperse these like everywhere. And like the fact that this is like super low, I feel like, okay, I can definitely execute this a bit better. So it's like, I'm thinking if I have like this up in the sky, and it's like this, right? Check this out. We do this. I'll like draw in the background later. But like, it kind of goes, okay, it's one of its legs are like this. And then we'll have like this as the foreground, and like there'll be like a tiny ass tree. And we'll do this, kind of like have the shadow at its feet, just like that. There we go. And then it kind of does this. There we go. Now this looks like some kind of like eldritch being. So then we have this off in the distance, so it's like this. So something like this. There we go. Dude, okay, this looks sick. This looks sick. Hold on. There we go. Oh, dude. Oh, dude, this looks sick. Okay. And then, like, I'll just kind of, like, throw in, like, more background over this way. And then this kind of goes like this. We'll do that. I'll go here, just kind of, like, erase some of this stuff that we don't need. Is that a bootleg Cosmo Landwalker? You can wait, stop. Cosmo Landwalker. Don't tell me that this is what that looks like. Oh my god, bro, it really is. Okay, but hear me out. What's it called? My compositioning is better, and okay. Also, you can I can definitely see it. If I also go. Yeah, hold on, let me think. But no, the inspiration here was just the fucking Wuboxes from My Singing Monsters. Like, I took, okay, so I was gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have a whole concepting sheet. I took like, goated, but yeah, so I took 2 screen caps of the Wubox, and I was like, it has a little core here. What if I just like, I don't know, did fucking shit, and then I just kind of started throwing stuff around. This is a Chateau Kilometer. Hectometer is gonna be smaller, but this is Chateau Megameter. I think, I intuitively kind of, did the designs justice, but like, Megameter is gonna be a bit smaller, like closer to human size, but like this is like Megameter. I'm gonna have it like here. I'm gonna draw like a couple more trees, just kind of show it's like stomping a forest or something. But like I really fucking cooked with this perspective work. Actually, what I can do, hold on. Make this a little bigger. Much to my chagrin. There we go. Just so it doesn't look so far. There we go. There. We're playing the Super World Wars 2 Z2 Saisei. Saisei Hen AI translation. What's it called? I think I remember you talking about that at some point. Maybe not that specifically, but like the, what's it called? The Super Robot Wars stuff. It kind of sucks. Sometimes it kind of sucks when the only translation available is an AI one. But at the very least, it does allow people to like experience things like without having to wait for like a translator. Like it's always better if there is like an actual translation, but you know. But yeah, I would not have noticed the I would have not noticed the similarities if you hadn't pointed it out to me. And honestly, what's it called? Based. Let me do this. Just kind of. But yeah, so it's like these are the chateaus, and they're all like castles or whatever. They're like walking mecha castle things that can teleport. There we go. Save. Show off the mountains in the distance. Just fucking this. Make them like different heights or something, I guess. And then have the sun in the background. I'm not gonna color these ones. But also, I'm pretty sure like the Gotcha Mori Men's had like an AI translation for like the longest time. Make flower guardians for your TCG, but instead of Hanafuda, it's Uno. Unironically, what's it called? That'd be so funny. I don't know how I would make it work, but like that would be so funny. What's it called? I'm not too sure if you've like seen most of the development, but the game itself is actually fully playable. And like, what's it called? Dude, this is gonna be so. It's gonna be so sick seeing like also the readability from afar is actually really good. Like really good. Like look at that. Oh, that's so recognizable because you have like the leg up in the front and you have like the 7 rings. Let's do Chateau Hecameter. What do I make Hecameter? Master's Maintenance 07. Also thanks for liking by the way, whoever did. Chateau Hectometer. Okay, so hectometer is like 10 meters, right? So kilometer is like 100 meters tall. Hectometer is gonna be like 10. What's up? Megameter is like, what's called? Hold on, what is a megameter? Okay, kilometer is 1,000. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Megameter. What's up? How much is a megameter? What is mega mean again? Shit. How funny I'm trying to watch 2 streams and listen to music on YouTube on only one phone. What's it called? If you have like, also, I doubt you have an iPhone because an iPhone would not be able to do that, but like genuinely props. If I was able to do that, would be genuinely unstoppable. Can't wait for the Utopia structure deck. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Actually, oh wait, no, like that's actually gonna happen, yeah. I thought you were like, oh, I can't wait for you to make it. But what's no, like, yeah, I remember like, I remember raving about it to my friend who's like Mr. Utopia guy. I'm like, dude, there's a Utopia structure, has literally everything you could ask for. And he looks over and he's like, meh, it's kind of meh. I'm like, what do you mean it's meh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, all you have to do is buy extract pieces. I'm waiting for Cubic, but Utopia is cool too, based. But yeah, doesn't it come with like all the ow my ears? Yeah, no, it's I had to get that off my chest. I had to get that off my chest, bro. Meter prefixes list. Metric prefixes. Okay, so mega's a million. Okay. Hecto's 100, kilo's 1,000, mega's a million. Okay. So hecto. Okay, so hecto's only 100. Okay. So Chateau kilometer is meant to be like the medium. Like hectometer is gonna be like the medium one. Kilometer is a big one, and then megameter is a really big one because like this is like towering over the landscape. Is Rescue Ace in a playable state? I mean, Rescue Ace is always pretty playable. Like, what's it called? They don't have any hits or anything, and like they always have a pretty good. They always have the pretty good strength of being able to just like set like 4 like. Even today, I'll see like a Rescue Ace player and be like, "Oh no, I don't want to play against this. I don't want to play against this," because they set up like 4 back row. The Snake Eyes hit was terrible for me. Oh yeah, actually, OSS is going to 3 in Master Duel. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so like, what would be like a smaller thing than this? Like, this is like a person. Like, kilometer is like a person. Megameter is this big sort of like, eldritch like. God, look at that thing. But like, what do I do for like hectometer? Chateau hectometer. I guess like, what's it called? Okay, megameter has like 4 limbs. Okay, megameter has 6 limbs. Kilometer has 4 limbs. So I guess like hectometer kind of like 2. But like, what would this be? Maybe like a spinning top thing where it has like maybe it's like a T that spins or something. Or maybe I could give it like, what do I do? Maybe this is Chateau Kilometer. This, okay. Yeah, no, let me rename Kilometer to, okay. Actually, let me take this, copy, paste. So this is now hectometer. So then kilometer is something smaller than that. So like now we're like designing the smallest one instead of the biggest one. Not big, instead of the medium one. Kilometer. So then, what's it called? Actually no, hectometer, we're designing the middle one. So hectometer is like the smallest one, kilometer is the middle one, and megameter is the biggest one. So like, what's bigger? Okay, visually would be cool. Okay, so like there's like a person, and then, okay, we go from like a humanoid thing to this big gigantic like biblical 7 rings, like 6-legged 7 rings thing that marches through, like marches along the landscape, trampling forests in its path, right? Where do we go in between? I guess I could do like a big 4-legged animal. Cause like this is like, so hectometer is like humanoid, so it has like 2 legs, right? So maybe we could do something like bigger. Like, what would be like a, so like this is like an unrecognizable thing, like some unrecognizable whatever. What do I do? But what's it called? The Snake Eyes hit was terrible for me. I don't know if I already read that, but like, what's it called? It's like the oak. It's like the oak hit, right? Or actually, do you even need oak, Loki? Loke. But yeah, where do I go from here? So, what do I do for the middle one? Middle-sized. Oh, you know what I can do? Hold on. There. Now it looks like kind of lankier. I actually like that. It was the OSS band and the TCG which I played more? Oh, okay, that's fair, yeah. what's it called? Yeah, it's like OSS is at 3 in like Master Duel now, or it will be. But like, yeah, in the TCG OSS is still hit. Like, what's it called? I don't know if there are any crazy techs you can do. Like, I guess, what's it called? Are they pyros? Yeah, they're pyros, right? Rescues Hydra. Is it a machine or is it a pyro? It's a warrior. What do you mean Hydra's a... Oh, okay. Warrior machine. Okay. Yeah, no, so you can't... Okay, never mind. Yeah. I was gonna be like, oh, Infernal Flame Banshee. Yeah, you can't Banshee for Hydrant. But like, isn't like Hydrant playable? It's like a machine, right? So couldn't you do... What's it called? What is it called? Funk Dog. RB. Couldn't you do like RB shenanigans with it? And there's like the new trains, right? I don't know if that would help, but like, what's it called? Can't you do like machine pile shenanigans with it? Like RB and shit? I don't know. But it's one of those decks I kind of don't ever see Konami revisiting, which is really sad. What do I do for kilometer? What do I do? You know what would be interesting? This is hectometer, this is kilometer, and then megameter is something even bigger. They'll never be seen again, which is devastating. It's such a shame because it's a really cool deck. Even if I never really liked playing against it too much, because like one, I didn't really play against it too much in the first place, and two, I didn't want to read the cards. What's it called? I feel like it is really such a shame because it's like, it is definitely up there with one of the cooler decks that they've made. And then like, what's it called? Unchained, which like saw play at the same time, is like getting support. What's it called? Yeah, didn't they make, what's it called? They're making like humanoid versions of the Sharvara and the other one. And like, isn't the new Unchained support like, yeah, isn't the new Unchained support like Sharvara? Isn't Sharvara like a hot like fox lady now? Or will be? What do I... What if I made a big gigantic wheel? Or something? Maybe like a big wheel of castles or something? Like, let me go back to the concepting real quick. So I'm thinking, maybe I make this thing like a... Like, crackhead idea, I do this. I feel like crackhead idea this, right? And it's just this big spinning thing in the sky. Anyways, my bad for distracting you. You could talk about me reminiscing. Honestly, I need to talk about literally anything. Because like right now I'm just sitting here going, And whenever I do go, I'm not thinking at all. I just need to like... I need to just start saying shit to get my brain moving again, because like I have zero clue what to do with kilometer. Because like I could do some like maybe big spinning wheel in the sky thing like this, maybe like make it a little fucking helicopter. I feel like the Guardians from Zelda are like a really cool, like the Guardians from Breath of the Wild are really cool. Ooh. If you really think about it, Megameter is just the Goron Rudania. Like if you really think about it, Megameter is just like Va Rudania, right? Wasn't there like another one? Wasn't there like a 5th DLC guy or whatever? Actually, it wasn't really like an animal or anything. It was just underground, right? Or was it DLC that the Hyrule Castle was like the 5th like Va something or other? Like I don't know if I'm going crazy because I do remember there being like a DLC where there was like a 5th like Va something dungeon. Yeah, it was this big floating disc in the sky that the leader of the Sheik used to pilot, right? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, please fill me in. I don't know if this is the route I want to go, though. What would be a really goofy way to... Okay. If you're just a bunch of, like... Let's go. If we really think about it, Hectometer is a castle with 4 main towers. Megameter is 6. So technically I have 5 to work with Kilometer. What shenanigans can I do with 5 legs? Like 5 towers? Because like what the chateau are is like they have like a little core in the center. Well, it's not little. Very, very clearly this is not little. But they all have their like core in the middle, right? And like off of that core, actually technically Hectometer does have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, I could make them all like sort of like 6 tower castles, right? Like, so actually castles are like defined by their walls or something, right? So I guess like for all of them, we use like 6 towers in some way. So like that's like, so this thing walks on 2 legs and uses like the 2 middle swinging around house things. I'm doing pretty good actually. I'm designing the chateau cards and honestly I'm really proud of how they're going. Like check this shit out, dude. Check this shit out. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to draw a Kilometer. Cause like what's it called? Hectometer is like the smallest one, right? 100 meters tall or so. And then Megameter is like millions of meters, right? So this thing is fucking huge. But yeah, what's it called? Something I'm kind of noticing is like a little pattern. Is like both of them have like 6 towers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of them is just behind this leg. And then the Kilometer also has 6. It's just like 4 for the arms and legs, and then 5, 6, right? But like I really don't know how to draw a Kilometer. Like I got like 6 towers, but I don't really know how I want this thing to move around. I do want it to be big. Not Megameter big, but still big. Because like, if we replace Hectometer here, like Hectometer would like be about this tall. Hold on. Hectometer would be about this tall. Just let me see if I can't grab a here. So Kilometer would be about that big. Or Hectometer for scale. So this is how big Hectometer would be. I need something in between like Megameter and Hectometer. But like still like visually very different. Let me like grow this thing a little bit. There. So there's that. Thanks for liking, by the way, whoever just did. 6 towers. What's... It was I who liked. Hello, welcome in, Sezium. But yeah, I'm doing some card design, like visually, and this is kind of like what I'm working on right now. These are the Chateau cards, and they're the sort of like big dodgers or whatever. I don't know if you've like been poring over the rules and stuff, but like right now I'm just working on like world building. But yeah, I'm really proud of Chateau Megameter. Like look at this thing, dude. Look at this thing. So like basically what the Chateau are they're literally just wub boxes. They're literally just wub boxes. But like, they're like regular castles that have a sort of like core in the middle, right? And like that core can like pick up and move around like the towers at will, right? And like if it like sits still, it like rebuilds itself or whatever. But basically, it has like 6 towers or whatever. And like, they have like their core and then any like intermediary little portals to have like little other like mini cores for joints, right? So like, what's it called? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Castle Spider. Dude, look, it's so good! It's so good! It's so good! I'm genuinely so proud of this design. And then here's Hectometer, right? Hectometer is like, it's using like the castles as like arms and legs. It's got like a little flagpole pointing at the... Okay, I'm actually really proud of the flagpole. Really proud of it. Let me do another one on the other side. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, that was a detail I was missing. But yeah, dude, I'm so proud of this. I'm actually so proud of this. Like, these designs are so sick. Yeah, anyways, so like, I don't really know what kind of creature to do for like the middle one, right? Also, hi, welcome if anybody's popped in. Because like, what's it called? Here's Chateau Megameter, right? Here's Hectometer for scale, right? So like, I'm trying to figure out what kilometer the middle one would be. Because like, Hectometer is like 100, kilometer is 1,000, and then mega is 1,000,000. So like, what would like so kilometer is like in the middle. What would Chateau Kilometer look like? Because like, our restrictions right now are that we have like... Hi, welcome if anyone's popped in. So like, the restrictions that we're working with right now is that we have like 6 castle towers to work with. And that's kind of it, really. Like, generally, I'm kind of just using them as like joints or whatever. Like, initially I was kind of thinking like, what if I made it like a big wheel or something? Wow, the algorithm. Jesus Christ, you're being like censored in the... Hold on. You're like mega censored. Let me read. Also, wow, the algorithm did something good for me once. What? Hello? Also, hi, welcome. Jesus Christ, that was like super delayed on my end. But yeah, welcome in. I'm doing some card designs for a TCG I'm making. If you want me to go through it, if you want me to like walk you through just a basic, what it is like completely like, also, if you want, I'm gonna type a pin real quick. If you want me to walk you through my TCG, feel free to ask. It's basically done. Yes, please do. All right, let me finish writing this pin and I'll kind of do a quick walkthrough because I need to just like take a break to refresh my brain. It's basically done. I'm mostly doing things now to make it look good. So we're still like, I'm still mostly trying to balance things. Atomic Drake Blend /J. If we can get through, okay. The roadmap right now in my head is we finish Chateau, we finish Grave Shuffler, and then I can work on Atomic Drake. Atomic Drake is like very much next on the list of priorities. But you know what? I'll start off by showing some of the card art that I've done. I'll start off by showing some of the card art I've done because I want to show off. I want to show the fuck off. Peek. But yeah, so here are our 2 main guys, right? This is Hexcalibur, Heart of the Hero. This is our main character. This is our fucking Dark Magician. And this is Newton Atomic Blade. He's kind of like our blue eyes here. But if I were to actually show you gameplay and shit, what is that? Oh, that's my phone capture. Here. Let me start off by popping open the rules doc. Here we go. Title of the card game, Comprehensive Rules. I'm picking it hang now. But yeah, so the game is mostly fleshed out, right? Like, the game itself is pretty fleshed out. John protagonist, yes. Hexcalibur is our John protagonist. Let's see. Here. But yeah, so the base rules, the base, like, thing, it's a TCG where your cards are, your cards themselves are your resources. And it takes a lot of inspiration from Yugioh. What's it called? Both players start with 150,000 life points. And the main thing about this game is that there are only three kinds of costs you can pay. you have drop, charge, and drain. Can I zoom in? No, no, of course I can't. No, of course I can't. Does that actually make that bigger? Just a little bit. But yeah, so you have, it's really hard to read in the middle. But you have drop, charge, and you have drop, you have charge, and you have drain. And actually, you know what I can do? I have Kree to open. I can just open the how to play doc. TCG, how to play. Here, let me do that. But yeah, so there are 3 kinds of costs, right? There's drop, charge, and drain. Here. Yellow. So there's drop, there's charge, and there's drain. And the way that you pay them is by moving cards from a previous zone to the current zone. So if you want to pay drop, you move cards from hand to drop. If you want to play charge, you move cards from drop to charge. If you want to play drain, you move from charge to drain. Your board looks like this, where drop is what the graveyard would be, or the graveyard or the discard or whatever the hell you want to call it. Charge is over here on the bottom left, what the extra deck would be, and then drain is over here on the top left. So the path is like from hand, which is like about here, to drop, then drop to charge, and then charge to drain. What this allows me to do is have certain costs set up to pay other costs. So let me go ahead and open the game itself. Ooh, sick nasty, boom. Playable shit. Let me go ahead and just grab a couple cards. Here's Hexcal. I'll just grab like 4 Hexcalibur. Yeah, so here's what he looks like in game. I'm using screentop.gg because it's free, and it's a lot easier to onboard people with this than tabletop. But yeah, so his costs are at the top left. Some cards have multiple costs, like Hexcalibur, it's drop or charge. When cards have multiple costs, you're allowed to pay either or. So for example, this is Drain Pile Scatter Spore. You can pay 1 drop, or 1 charge, or 1 drain. It's always or. The second one, the charge 2, is like sharp. This is meant to be like a fast cost or whatever, so you can play it like fast speed, you can play it at instant speed. But the 2 different ways to play this thing are you can either drop 2, right? Let me drop 2. I just noticed the name was behind Excalibur. Yeah, what's that called? He's like up there. I fucking love his design. I kind of just like drew lines, and honestly it worked. But yeah, reminds me of Engraver. Honestly, I can see it. I can very much see it. But you can drop 2 to summon this thing, or you can charge 2 to summon this thing. So I'm gonna pay for its charge cost now, grab out the other one. So that's from drop to charge, that's 1. From drop to charge, that's 2. That is charge 2. So in effect, charge is kind of cheaper than drop because you can have as many cards as you want in drop. Like you have as many cards as you want in drop because, like, you know, you just play cards, right? But drop requires you to discard 2 cards, so why would you drop instead of charge? And then there's also the fact that charging is like you can like pay the charge cost here at instant speed. What's that called? The reason why you would do that is because dropping 2 allows you to set up for its like ability on the card. So it says charge 2 to bounce 1 unit. So now if the opponent has a card, right? If the opponent has a card, right? I can go charge 2 to bounce a unit. So, hey, bounce that. Hold on. Hey, you, bounce that. Let me switch the other seat. And it's like, oh shit, my opponent bounced away my thing. So it goes back to hand, right? So let me go leave seat and enter seat. Yeah, so now I've bounced away my opponent's unit. I can like swing now, kill my opponent, right? And most of this game is based around that philosophy of like, when you pay some costs, that gives you like, when you pay costs, that allows you to like it allows you to like pay other costs, right? And that's kind of the whole gist of it. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me put this back, despite the fact that this game resets itself every single time, every new instance. But yeah, so that's mostly how that TCG works. I haven't named it yet, but this is like these like all the cards. I haven't inputted the current set of all the cards, but if you do want to play this, the link is in the description down below. If you want to like check it out or something, you can crack it open right now. Just like look through all the cards and stuff. Okay. There's a rendering issue. There's a rendering issue. Okay, so I've discovered the text limit. Anyway. But yeah, so right now I'm trying to design art for the chateau units. So these things are, also the chateau units are a bunch of really, like, the chateau units are a bunch of larger units. They have like 40,000, 60,000, 50,000 attack, right? And what's it called? They're just like way bigger. And like these things are kind of like my grapplers, right? Because like they're just bigger. You want to punch your opponent with bigger stuff. And it's like, what's it called? But the issue with big stuff is that like your opponent, like removal is pretty like accessible in this game. Because like I showed off Excalibur just now. Also, hi, welcome Anthony Shelton. I showed off Excalibur just now, which is like pretty easy to like kind of remove things. Like you can like drop 2 for Excalibur and then just bounce away at Chateau. So how do I solve this? I've solved this by giving them the ability to dodge. And essentially what dodging is like they banish them, dodging a unit removes it from the field until the end of the chain, and then it comes back once the chain is done resolving. So it kind of dodges anything that interacts with it. So like if you target this with a pop or something, you can dodge it, the pop fizzles, and then after the chain ends, it comes back, right? So like, the chateaus themselves are meant to be like sort of big teleporting castles, hence the dodging mechanic, right? And let me go back over here. Right now I have 2 of them designed already. I have hectometer and I have megameter. Hectometer for scale. But like they're all like these like fucking Wubbox ass castles, right? That all have like little cores that can like move the sort of like things around, right? But like I have like 0 clue what I want to make the monsters or whatever for like kilometer. So like both megameter and hectometer have like 6 castles, like 6 like castle towers, and I kind of want to like keep that like shape and design. So like I'm mostly just trying to right now I'm just kind of trying to come up with something. Like something I could do is like a wheel, right? So it's like, here, let me grab the correct pen. So I could do like a 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have it be something like this. And then it's just like this, right? That's something I could probably do. But like, yeah, that's something I probably do. But like, I feel like it overlaps a little bit too much with Megameter. Like, I could make it like a four-legged animal, right? Which give me like 2 segments to work with. So like, it has like 4 legs. Oh, you know what I could do? What if I made this a big car? Hear me out. Okay, hold on, wait. So like, we've got, here. You get 2 castles like this. And there's like a sort of like thing here, and then there's like another thing here, right? So it's like, this. There's that. And then there's like this in the middle. So then it goes boom, boom, that. So it has that. And then, okay, how do I, what's it called? How do I do the box of this car? Like, I could make this like a sort of like big ass, let me do this real quick. I could do this. Hold on. I could do something like this, right? Where it's like this, here. Grab this. I might be cooking. I don't know if I'm cooking. Actually, wait, hold on. Wouldn't it be better to do like this or whatever? Hold on. Let's do that. So it'll be like this. And then just like that. And then it has like that. And then we go here. here, here, here. And then it's like here. Wouldn't this be better? Hold on, I'll restart the BGM in a sec. It's like quiet as shit. And then like here. And then like, bro, I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking. And then actually, what if I did this one? And it goes like that. What if it's like this? I don't know. Hold on. How would I map out the suspension? Because it's like dorky as shit. Like, okay, another thing I could do is probably this. Here. Here. And I have this, right? And then it just looks like this. I feel like this is like cooler. And then what? I'm like, actually, what if it's like this? And that's just like two walls connected like this, and the thing is like that. Bro, what the fuck? Okay. Something like that? And it's like, hold on, let me do this real quick. Move draw. So it's like this. Here, here. What if it's like this? That's no. This is dumb as shit. This is actually dumb as shit. Okay, what else can I do with like 6? Okay, so with like a whole ass wheel. Is this a drivable wall? Welcome in. Never mind. Right now, I'm also my seeing monsters jump scare. But yeah, right now, I'm trying to design Chateau Kilometer. So like the chateaus are like the big ass teleporting castle mechs, right? This is what Hectometer looks like. This is like his core here in the center, and he's got like 4 arms and legs, and then like the other 2 castle towers are like the chest and the head, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And this is Chateau Megameter, and Chateau Megameter is this big sort of like eldritch like walking castle thing. And I'm trying to come up with a design for Chateau Kilometer. Cause like Kilometer car, right? Cause like what's it called? Like we have Hectometer, and I guess like his name could be like Hector or something. And like Megameter is like mega, it's big as shit. And like Kilometer is like you use it to measure like distance and like speed with cars. So like, you know, what are its moves or what does it do? I went over it just now, but what's it called? All of the chateaus have like a pretty samey effect. So all of them have a fast effect, charge 2. So you can do this in response to anything. Charge 2 to dodge this unit. So basically these things like dodge any attack. Like these things like teleport themselves out of the way of attacks, right? And like Kilometer specifically, if it battles, like so the unit it battles loses 20,000 attack. So it's like it's running it over or something. Like it like shrinks the opponent. Like it shrinks the opponent unit attack. Kilometer also has like the highest attack stat of all of them. I might actually switch around the names just for like the stats, but like, what's it called? I feel like, what's it called? Yeah, I really do need to like shuffle around like the names and stats and stuff. Because like the gain 20 is on the weakest one. I feel like the gain 20 should be on the 60-40. The unit it is battling loses 20k should be on the 40-60. And I think 50-50. The 50-50 having all units on the field lose 10k is fine, right? But yeah. They all like dodge. How are you supposed to deal with it on board? What's it called? Because it is attached to a cost, your opponent's going to run out of charge costs eventually. Because like to pay charge, what's it called? Cesium, I don't know if you've like been paying it. I don't know if you've been like studying it, the rules sheet or whatever. But like, let me grab a couple of these. Here. Let's do this. Hectometer off the top. So here's hectometer. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll put like 4 cards over here. So say for example, my opponent like targets this once, right? They're like, oh, I'm gonna kill your thing. So then I can go charge 2. And then it dodges. And then it comes back, right? And then they do it again. Charge 2. It dodges, it comes back. But oh no, my drop is empty. So generally the counterplay to this thing is either 1, overwhelm your opponent with like removal, or 2, make it so that they can't pay that cost in the first place. So like, where are they? The Grave Shufflers. So the Grave Shufflers all say like push or pull 2 cards from either charge or drain. So like if my opponent slams down a Chateau, and like I do something to threaten it, and the opponent goes boom boom, right, to dodge. Something you can do is you can throw down something to like push or pull, and then like push your opponent's remaining stuff. So like they have 1 dodge, they use it, right? But like you do something, they do something. Okay, you do something, they dodge, and then you throw down a guy that allows you to push or pull. So then you go push or pull, that resolves that part of the chain. This thing dodges in the middle of the chain, the thing goes away, and then this comes back, right? But like now they can't do it a second time because you've like taken away the resources they would have used to dodge again. So either you like siege the castle, like either you siege the castle or like you siege the castle by either attacking it really fucking hard or by choking it out of its resources. I heard it in a way it sounded like it auto dodged any attack. It's not that it can dodge, like it dodges like literally anything, as long as you can pay the cost. And like, what's it called? Yeah. I don't know, the high attack makes it put kill in kilometer. Also, it just depends. It just depends. But yeah, either way, yeah. So that's how that's how like the chateau units work. So they're like really big. Also, they're really big, strong units that are like a little harder to get off the board, and like they're my version of like the grappler that has like some crazy saucy tech or whatever that makes them like really, what's it called? Like think like Blitzcrank from 2KO, or like I think Penny Parker from Tokon, right? Like it's like or I guess like you could even say like Potemkin and like Iron Taker, right? But generally, what's it called? Generally these things are like these things are my grapplers with sauce. These things are my grapplers with sauce, right? Anyway, yeah, I feel like the car angle is probably the way to go. It's just like I've got to be using like more than just like these, right? More than just like the towers, because like what's it called? I feel like what's like a really cool car that anybody likes? Like what's like a car I could try to like model this after? Because like, what's it called? I do want to try to like, I feel like I really do want to go for the car as in like kilometer. It'll also, funnily enough, this thing is going to be like bigger than hectometer. But like, what's it called? I feel like I can come up with a better car design this. Like I think for the basic frame, like this works, right? This works. That's some bad piggies type shit. I feel like this works for like what I'm trying to do. It's just I have to figure out like what. So, do you want its parts stuff medieval or any type of building? Honestly, anything you can come up with. Like, just that, like, you can recognize that they're, like, big, like, magical, like, also, anything that can, like, tell you that these things are, like, big, sort of, like, magical castles. Also, thanks for subscribing, by the way. Yeah, so, like, the big, like, sort of, like, main design things are that, like, they have, like, little cores. Like, they have little, sort of, like, energy cores. And, like, these, like, sort of, like, beams are meant to be sort of, like, the, energy kind of, like, coursing through the castle, right? And, like, also, they're meant, like, the beams of energy are, like, holding up the different, like, parts of a castle. So, like, we could be using, like, walls. I'm kind of just using, like, towers. I'm kind of, like, I'm just kind of using, like, the sort of, like, castle towers, right? But, like, if you come up with some crazy idea where we're, like, use, like, the walls, like, tank treads or something, ooh, that could be really cool. I think I do want to make this thing a car. I think I do want to make this thing, like, a car because, like, kilometer. But, like, what's it called? There's gotta be a cooler way to design this. Like... Or... Hold on. Oh, you know what I could do? I could place, like, a wall, like... Here? Like this? I could place a wall like this, right? Or something. Here, let me, like, do this on an extra layer so I can just draw on top of it. What does kilometer mean in this game again? Not really anything. It's just a name. Like, Chateau Kilometer is a name of one of the four different chateaus. Like, the chateau part is, like, this sort of, like, group name. All of these are chateaus. Like, the thing that they are called chateaus, right? Like, it's their species, whatever. And, like, kilometer is just its name. Like, my name is Kilometer, and I am a chateau. So it's, like, the kilometer is the given name, and, like, chateau is, like, what kind of thing it is. If that makes sense. So I guess at this point, what I'm asking is less, what do I make kilometer, and more, how do I build a magical castle car? Or, hold on, maybe we could do something like this? Where it's like, we have this, maybe? So maybe the hood is like a castle like this? Like a little mini castle? And then, like, something like that? I don't fucking know. Maybe this is like a gigantic stairway or something. I feel like it'd be really funny. You could look up types of medieval castles for ideas. I think, what's it called? I think the idea now is, how do I make this look vaguely like a sports car? Like a moving podium? Kind of. Like, okay, so I think, yeah, no, like the idea that I'm kind of like solidifying in my head is like, we're going to use like four sort of like castle towers for like wheels, like on their side, right? Let's go. There's going to be like, well, let me do this. Here. Let me kind of like show you guys a little bit more specifically what I'm thinking. So the main sort of like frame, here's the main core. And then it's going to have like joint cores off to the side like this, right? Main core, joint core, joint core. And then like it'll have like here. And then it'll be like this. I think this is probably the wheel design I'm probably the most satisfied with. Here. So it's gonna have like four sort of like castle towers. Let me do this. There. So from the top down, the base of it is gonna look like this. Yeah, the base is going to look something like this, where it's like the main core distributing energy to the joint cores, and it's like that, right? Because like just like an example, right? This here, 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 here. So this is like the main core here. And then these are like little joint cores, right? And there's like a joint core like back there for the shoulder, right? The elbow. And then there's like a joint core here, right? So like the joint cores are like there, providing extension and like shape, so that like we can use like these as like arms, right? Or like for Chateau Megameter, right? Here's like the main core. Yeah, for Megameter, here's the main core. And then these are all like the 7, well, these are like the 6 joint cores. And then there's like extended ones off of that, right? That kind of like distribute the energy downwards so we can like move these like big gigantic legs. Why the holes in the tower wheels? Let's go. These are just meant to be like little doors or whatever. Like they don't need to be there, but like I'm picturing all of these have like little doors in them so you can like get inside. Like these are meant to be like the tower, like the castle towers, right? And it's like, these are like very, very generic like castle towers. I don't even know if they work like this. But like, what these are meant to be, hold on. Here, here, here. Is like they have like little entrances on the sides of them. Like these are like little doors, right? Maybe this is like the inside or something actually, hold on. So it's like this. If this is like a very, very rudimentary child's depiction of a castle, right? This is like the inside of the castle. I'm gonna draw like fucking grass or something. And then this is like the outside where there's like the river or something across the way. This is like maybe a doorway on the inside or something. So like that's kind of like what those are meant to be. And it's also just kind of show that they're like rotating or something. But like, what's it called? I guess like the cabin is the thing I'm having the biggest issue with. I think like what I want to try to do is make this look like some kind of like sports car made out of like vaguely make it look like a sports car, but make it out of like different castle parts. So maybe like have like, I don't know, the walls of the castle as like car doors or something. But like I think I just need like a reference or something. Like I don't really know what car I want to reference, because like I don't know anything about cars, okay? So like that's kind of the big issue here. Like what do I model this after? Because like I think what I would want to do with this thing is like it would be like this, right? And it'd be kind of go out. It would kind of go out like this. It'd be kind of low to the ground, right? Your Civic. I want this to be like a really like fancy like asshole looking sports car is the thing. So like there's like the main core, and I'm picturing like the sort of like there'll be like a third sort of joint core here supporting some kind of like housing up top, right? It's just I have zero fucking clue what this will be. But yeah, like I want to model this after like a really asshole looking car. That's a sports car. Yeah, like specifically, like I specifically said like I want this to look like a sports car or something. Also, hi, welcome if anyone's popping in, and thank you for liking. But yeah, like yeah, basically the whole premise is I'm trying to make like an asshole looking like sports car out of like castle parts. I was gonna suggest all the old-timey cars. That could also be something. That could also be something. Like I feel like what's it called? It's like I'm naming like this one's Chateau Kilometer. I feel like making Chateau Kilometer like a car, like a big castle that's like if I make it look like it's supposed to go fast and like supposed to be able to hit like thousands of kilometers an hour, I feel like that would probably be like really cool for the general just like design or whatever. But like yeah, like no, the number one issue is like I think the blockly look of the castle makes it hard to look like a sports car. Like what's it called? Because like it's way big. Like I can treat each part of the castle as like a tiny little sort of like Lego brick or whatever. And like what's it called? Like they don't have to like abide with like the they don't have to be oriented in the standard way a castle would be. Because like we could take some of the like if I really wanted to, I could take like some of the walls and sort of like lean them into each other or something. What's it called? Actually, I guess like with how sleek a sports car would be. Because like we have like mostly walls and towers, right? So like we're basically working with like rectangles and like cylinders. Like, I'm thinking, what's that called? I guess, like, what if, like, something I could do is, like, stretch out. Also, something I could do is, like, stretch out a tower. So, like, this is, like, also, this is, like, the top view, right? It could, like, stretch out a tower and then, like, cut it in half. So, I have, like, shapes like this. So, like, I'm thinking, what's it called? I guess we're gonna make it so, like, also, visually, it's gonna, I think visually it's gonna look like a bunch of different, like, squashed and stretched, like, blend, like, solid blender shapes, like, mashed together or something. But, like, just for, like, the sake of conversation, what's, like, the most asshole car you could drive? Since it's blocky like a castle without a tank, I did actually come up with that idea earlier. Like, what if I made these, like, what if I used, like, the walls as, like, tank treads, maybe? Like, also, part of me is, like, super hung up on it being a car, but I feel like a castle would, like, make it feel a lot more powerful, because these things are meant to be giant, right? I feel like that might be a better kind of, like, thing to go down. Those big... Wait! No! Holy shit, wait, we could make it a truck. We could make it a truck. A truck genuinely... Now that you think about it, like, a Ford is the most asshole thing you could drive. Hold on, wait. Ford F... We're making a Ford F-150. We're making a Ford F-150. Does anyone... Okay. Well, so does anyone here drive a Ford? Okay, which Ford should I go with? Hold on. I'll just, like, pick, like, any... I'll just grab this. Copy image. Okay. Also, go check out those Mortal Engine moving cities. Not exactly the vibe you said, but yeah. Well, so that's, like, actually something I was, like, thinking about. Mortal Engine. I remember seeing the trailer for that and, like, thinking, like, wow, I really want to see that. But yeah, Mortal Engines. Yeah, I think also, they're like a... Yeah, it isn't the exact vibe that I'm going... It isn't the exact vibe that I'm going for. But, what's it called? Yeah, the whole concept of, like, big, like, gigantic rolling cities is really freaking cool. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah. Isn't it based off, like, a book or something? Maybe I should read that stuff, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so here's, like, a... Here's, like, a PNG for Ford. Okay, so... What do I do here? Okay, so, like, obviously... We're gonna be using, like... what's it called? We're gonna make the wheels, like, wider, right? So I'm kind of just gonna, like, model generally what I want this to look like. So it's gonna be like this. We're gonna, like, stick the wheels out, like, way stick them out. We're gonna, like, butcher this thing, genuinely butcher this thing. Like, we were going to perform some fucking sacrilege on this thing. Okay, so there's this, and then it's gonna kind of come out like this. So there's that. Who needs rear views? I'm kidding, we probably should include the rear views. So here's this, right? Excuse me. Here. Okay, so obviously, okay. You know what we could do? We could make this, we could make the main sort of grill, like, a castle wall kind of, like, facing down like this, so it's, like, here. Something like this. Kind of have the wall extend out this way. Well, let me do this. Just kind of, like, equal that out that way. And then, like, here. And then like this is gonna look like this. Okay, we'll have like a joint core like down there. So it's like here, and then here. This is gonna be like this. Okay, so then like we'll have like this kind of like angle up a bit more, and then it'll be like this. Something we can do is like this. Check this out. Just kind of like throw on this. This could be like a drawbridge or something. I don't know. We got that. And then this is this. And then... Oh shit, we might be cooking. Wait. Dude. This might just look like a Mad Max car. This is the dumbest bullshit I've ever come up with. Okay, let me... Okay, we gotta like make this a bit more... What's it called? Okay, how do we make this crazier? I don't know, fucking add arrow slits on this, like add like little slits on the side like this. I don't know. Okay, what do we add to this? What do we add to this? Huh. I guess, hold on, we gotta, I feel like this would have to be like taller. So like, there. Or nah, that looks bad. Okay, what do we do with this? Like, I feel like there's something a bit more I could be doing here. Let me grab this and then just kind of like there. Oh, okay, so you know what we could do? Hold on. First off, like flags, right? We got like flags coming off the sides, right? What are some other castle-y things we can stick off the sides? Oh shit, cannons? Wait. I mean... What could I feel like I need to do something in this space here. Like on the doors. So like there's that. What can I do on the sides here? Like I guess something I could do is this. Maybe. I feel like this is good enough for now, though. So, like, hold on. Okay, let me see if I can't pose this thing. How the fuck do I pose a car? Like, do I have this thing like straight on, or do I just run with this? Cause like I just copy paste this thing in. Just like something like that, maybe? Not really. I want this to be like, I want this to like take up the full sort of thing. What if I draw like drifting or something? Okay, let me take this, kind of shrink this down so I have a reference. Okay, so like, I need like a reference image of like a car drifting. Do you drift in F1? Oh, okay. Also, hi, welcome if anyone just popped in. Okay, so like, Pinterest. Okay, Pinterest, car drifting. No, I don't want to add a PFP. No, I don't want notifications. Okay, low-key, let me just do this. I'm just gonna take the first thing I see off of, like, Pinterest. This is the wrong ass. Here. Not gonna lie, trying to base it off an IRL vehicle is a bit limiting design-wise. Honestly, that's fair, yeah. But I think I'm honestly happy enough with this. Like, I think, low-key, okay, compositionally, I want to do this. There. So, like, compositionally, I want to do that. The entrance way right in the front makes it look like a Cyclops from Cars. Honestly, I love that so much. But I feel like, what's it called? Yeah, I love that so much. But I feel like I could be doing more with this block, you know? I think, yeah, no, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. So, like, here. Let me drop the opacity on this. And, like, what would this look like? So, the wheel is, like, coming out like this. You guys know the Forza Horizon memes? Hold on, let's do this. Okay, this is very clearly not how the car would be going. But, like, fuck it, we ball. So, there's that. And then... Okay, so this is, like... Okay, so if this was a box, it would be like this. Here. 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 It'd be like that. And then like here. Like this is kind of the bounding box for like the top of this thing. And then the wheel would be kind of out like this. This is stupid as shit. This is stupid as shit and I love it. Okay, let me restart the BGM real quick. We're going to listen to Cutie Mew Mew for 17 hours. This is some bullshit. This is actually some bullshit. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do this. Okay, so we gotta have like the... Starting off, we gotta have this part in the front where it's like this. And like it kind of like comes up like this. So like, it'll be like that. There. There. So we'll have this. Kind of climb it up like this. There. There, there. So there's that. And then there's like this, it's like a smaller kind of thing. So it's like here. Like it doesn't need to be like super accurate because like you're not gonna be like scrutinizing this up close, and it's also just meant to be like a concept sketch. Like these are all like, I'm gonna put like temporary sketches on like a bunch of the different cards. So here's this. And then how does that work? Here. So this should be like that. There. Okay, so there's that. And then like the castle walls kind of go up like this. There. There. This is easily the design I've spent the most time thinking about. So there's like the drawbridge. And then this kind of comes up like this. There. There. Compositionally, this middle tower is a little taller than it should be, but it's whatever. Who cares? How many cards have you thought out? I have, what's it called? Oh yeah, you're new in here. But yeah, what's it called? I have I have essentially the entire the entire first set kind of mapped out right now. I do have, also I do have my what's it called? I do have a sim, but I haven't imported the current list of all the cards yet. Things are still like moving and changing as I'm kind of like balancing things and figuring out what is like all right and what's not through like playtesting offline and stuff. But what's it called? Right now the first set has 132 cards. And like those slots are kind of like moving in and out because like some cards are like, so I don't like the design of some cards. I'm like shelving stuff and I'm scrapping stuff. I've gone through this process a couple times now. There's like maybe like I've killed like maybe like around like 50 to 60 cards already that I have not liked. But yeah, so like the entire first set is thought out and like sort of, like the pin says, if you want to, so if you want me to take you, if you want me to like walk you through things, you can. Actually, let me like change that real quick. Hold on. Copy here the link to the actual game. Itself is in the description. Actually, I don't need to say that. But yeah, if you do want to check this thing out in all of its entirety, it is in the description. Okay, let me lock the fuck in. So this goes like this. So here. Flower man, with his heart in the sand, so he stands to watch the whole wide world from a can. Life forever for flowers. Okay, there's that. And to see the darkness underneath it. It's like, and the back looks like this. Like the sun. This is close enough. Oh my god. This looks so stupid and I love it. That needs to go like that. This looks so stupid. The first set is a booster box? Essentially, yeah. Essentially. This is beautiful. This is absolutely fucking beautiful. Okay, we're good on that. We're good on that. So like, let me go ahead and just like do this. flower man with his heart in the sand. So he stands to watch the whole wide world from again. Kind of just do this. Also, when do you usually stream? Normally around 8 to 9 p.m. PST, I think. Yeah, around 8 to 9 p.m. PST-ish. I don't remember specifically which one. I did some shenanigans on accident. Hold on, here we go. But yeah, so normally I stream it around like 8 to 9 p.m. MST-ish for like around like 5-ish hours. So even if you're late, you'll probably catch me if you catch me like later. Okay, we'll darken this a little bit to show that's like the edge of the road. And then we like go ham on like the wind lines. There we go. Okay, this is such a weird card art. This is such a weird card art because this is very clearly smaller than a hectometer. You know what? I feel like, hold on, this is like very semantic, but like hold on, let me like change this real quick. X, V, X, V. Okay, so now, I mean, nah, okay, the size really doesn't matter. Like the size theming doesn't really matter that much. There we go. But yeah, okay, so there's kilometer. There's kilometer. Let's go ahead and like, I don't want to do any shading on this one, low-key. I'm lazy. About the time zones, if it's 2:27 for me right now, what time is it for you? It is 11:30. So it's 11, yeah, it's 11:27. So, for you, that is okay, so 11, 12. Is it AM or PM? AM or PM? Because it's like, almost midnight for me. But, what's up? If it's 2 AM for you, then you would catch me at around, like, 10 to 11. Yeah, either 10 to 11 AM? Okay. So, yeah, you'd probably catch me around, like, 10 to 11 your time, I believe. Alright, there we go. Alright, so that's the chateau's done. So, I'm gonna, like, just pull up some of my own stuff. Just so I can, like... Okay, card art. That's... Okay, so... Eris, Syndra, Crag, and Danum. Okay, so this is what I've done so far. This is what I've done so far. Alright, so... You know what? We're gonna whip out Newton and we're gonna whip out Newton and Excalibur as well. Like, fuck it, we ball. I'm trying to show off. But yeah, so this is Newton Atomic Blade. This is Excalibur, Heart of the Hero, and then we have a set of 4 cards called the Blastcasters. This is Blastcaster Danum. This is Blastcaster. This is Blastcaster Crag. This is Blastcaster Syndra, and then Blastcaster Eris. All of these arts are like temporary, but I'm going to be like implementing these in a second. So here's like hectometer, here's megameter, and then here's kilometer. Let's go ahead and just kind of like, I'm getting a little impatient. Let's go ahead and like throw in some of these. Oh my lord. What did I do? What did I do? Hello? Cool, okay. Here. Where is... Here's Dexterous. Huzzah. Projects. Untitled project. Oh, right, I gotta like plug these into the CSV, goddammit. Oh yeah, hold on. Images. I killed it. Images. Untitled folder? Nope. Root. Card art. There we go. So then TCG, card art. Oh, I have to export all these. I'm an idiot. Let's like export all these real quick. So this is here, kilometer PNG, megameter PNG, hectometer PNG. Export. So that is Eris PNG. That is Syndra PNG. That is Krag PNG. That is Danon PNG. That. And then I believe Excalibur and Newton already have PNGs. So did I export Newton? Yes, I did. I also have Headstock Hemobellum because why not? There. Eris, Syndra, Krag, Danon. And then Chateau, kilometer, megameter, hectometer. Throw in all those, upload. Image name can only contain letters, numbers, spaces, hyphens, underscore. Who does not have... Oh, it's Newton. It's Newton. That's why. Excuse me. Yeah, Newton has parentheses in it. Okay, so Newton Atomic Blade, Headstock Hemobellum. Okay. Newton, Headstock, Chateau, Megameter, Kilometer, Hectometer, Danon, Krag, Syndra, Eris. Upload 9 images. Wrong file type detected. Did I fucking... What did I do? Oh. I chose the... Okay. Now can I? God damn it. Oh, it's the comma. It's the damn comma. Wait. What? Oh, it's because... Okay. Okay, it's because Newton had a comma in it. Okay, Newton, Headstock, Megameter, Kilometer, Hectometer, Danon, Syndra, Krag, Eris. Please. God damn it. Please tell me they're all highlighted still. There we go. I'm actually just an idiot. There we go. Also, hi, welcome if any just popped in. Alright, so we wait for that to load. And now I have to remember what I named these files. Alright, close. So now, we did Headstock Hemobellum. I believe it's just Headstock Hemobellum.png. Headstock Hemobellum.png. Did I spell that right? Yes. So that's Headstock Hemobellum. We're going into the Blastcaster, so it's Eris, Syndra, Krag, Danon. Blastcaster, Eris.png. Blastcaster, Syndra.png. Blastcaster, Krag.png. Blastcaster, Eris, Syndra, Krag, Danon.png. We'll also do the chateaus. Three of them. I still need to do decameter, but it's like I'll do that later. Okay, so hecto, kilo, mega. Hecto, kilo, mega. Chateau. Hectometer? Hecto, kilo, mega. Chateau. This is kilometer, right? Kilo mega, right? Chateau megameter dot png. Okay, so that's that. Megameter, kilometer, hectometer. So I believe that's everybody? Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and export the download, CSV, pictures, TCG. Okay, so this is set 1.28. Save. We go to Dexterous, we go to Projects, we go to Untitled Projects. We go link component to CSV, choose file, pictures, new TCG, card template assets, import. There we go. Alright, so there's Headstock Game of Vellum. They're the Blast Casters, you'll have to fucking see it. Oh my god, they've ruined the fucking... Oh, it's cooked. Oh, it's actually cooked. That looks miserable. I'm gonna have to like fix the resolution of these things, but it is what it is. And where are the chateaus? You can barely tell what's going on. It's cooked. Okay, yeah, I really need to change the resolution of these. Unlucky. I'm probably gonna have to go over the lines again. Yeah, I think was yeah, Headstock Game of Vellum is the only readable one, but like, you know what? This is completely fine. This is completely fine. I don't really care. Like it's all just like placeholder art. Export components, and then I gotta go back on. It always adds like an extra sort of like empty row at the end. Delete row, and now we can export. Now we can export the components. So here, export. Let's start here and then go there. Update. 72. Unlucky. I undershot. Should be 92. Not 92. 96. Okay, I'm like 6 off. Update. Export. Sure. Screen top. Export. Download. So this is new TCG. Pictures, TCG assets. So this is 196.17. 196.17. Close, choose inverse, update, export, screen top, export. Computer fan really going right now? Yeah. This is 97 to 132.17. Save, download. And then we go here, we go here, here. We go here, we go edit. We go join seat 1, we go assets, 196. Pictures, TCG assets, 196.17. Save. And then we go 97, 132.17. Save. So now, load. Hey, they're in. Oh, look at. Actually, this doesn't look too bad here. This doesn't look too bad here. It was just for like display. This looks pretty good. This looks pretty good. Oh, look at that. I'm actually pretty happy with that. Here's Headstock Game of Vellum, who I did randomly the other day. And then here's the hectometer. Here's kilometer. And then here's megameter. Huzzah! And then also this also comes with all the, like the new cards with like balance, like their balancing and shit. Did I? Oh right, I didn't fix evil ass angry lightning rock of death and destruction. Okay, let me go ahead and like fix that now. Hold on, evil ass angry lightning rock of death and destruction. Okay. I'll just put it in parentheses. Do this twice. Fuck it, we ball. Now I have to do the entire export process again. File, download, this, pictures, new TCG, card template assets, set 1.29. I don't mind doing this again. There's that. We go to Dexterous. We go to Projects. We go to Untitled Project. If I'm in pain and suffering, you're in pain and suffering. We go link to CSV, choose file, pictures, new TCG, card template assets, 1.29, import I'm sure. Okay, so now, what was it? Fucking evil ass angry rock, evil ass angry lightning rock of death and destruction. I've solved text bloat. Export components, export. There's gonna be the 133rd one. Piss off. I think it's here. 78, I way undershot. 93. Okay, so it's that row. Update, export, wow, export. Download. Pictures, TCG assets. 196, 18. Close, invert. That, update, export. Screen top, export. Download 97.132.18, and then we go here 196.18. Pictures, TCG assets 196.18. Save 97.132. 96.132.18. Did I say 96.132? No. Okay, 197.32. Okay, 97.132.18. There we go. Okay, evil ass angry lightning rock of death and destruction has been fixed. Okay. But yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards out of 132 that I have to do 120. I have to do 123 more arts. You love to see it. You love to see it. At the very least, my blast casters are all blinged out. God, I love how Syndra looks specifically. I feel like I could have done a better job with Danem because I did him last, but like, what's it called? Yeah. Also, like, the class things are completely unreadable. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever. But yeah, that's close enough for now. It's functional. It's the latest version of functional it can be. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and probably end stream. What's it called? I don't want to do any more drawing. It's cooked. It's cooked. But yeah. Thanks for popping in. Anyone who may be here right now, anyone who may not be here anymore, thanks for popping in. Thanks for dropping by. Any new people who may still be here. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off now. I'm gonna go enjoy myself. But yeah, good night. Have a good day, night, morning, day, night, evening. I've been Tearlaments Suureva, or Reva for short. Excuse me. And I'm out of here. I'm out of here.